Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Look, if you're navigating the absolutely wild world of real estate right now in May 2026, you already know the market waits for no one. So today, we're breaking down a super urgent, incredibly effective time management guide from industry expert Leo Robles. We're going to dig into his exact strategy for mastering the clock, because it's time to stop constantly putting out fires and start actually building a high-performance business.
Okay, let's dive right in. Tell me if this sounds like your typical Tuesday. You wake up, grab your phone, and boom, you're hit with a barrage of texts from a buyer who apparently expects a response at 2 a.m. Then come the frantic emails about a listing, and just like that, your perfectly planned morning is totally derailed. The reality of managing these modern real estate demands, it's chaotic. It can honestly leave you feeling like you're sprinting on a treadmill but going absolutely nowhere. You're just juggling all these spinning plates, completely terrified that one is going to drop. And that brings us to a massive truth bomb from Leo Robles. Your time is your most valuable asset. I really want you to think about that for a second. You can always generate more leads, right? You can always go out and hustle to find more properties. But you can never, ever manufacture more time. Robles establishes this right out of the gate because the stakes here are just too high. If you don't treat your time like the absolute priceless asset it is, this demanding 2026 market, it's going to gladly steal every last second from you.
All right, moving into Section 1. Defining real-time blocking, the paradigm shift.
Now, what's really crucial to understand here is the word uninterrupted. Time blocking isn't just, vaguely tossing tasks onto your calendar and crossing your fingers hoping you'll get to them. Real time blocking means dedicating specific, entirely uninterrupted blocks of time to specific tasks. It means when you're in that block, the rest of the world basically ceases to exist. No multitasking, no checking emails while you're pretending to prospect. You are completely, 100% locked into one singular focus.
Let's look at Section 2, your step-by-step calendar playbook, the execution strategy.
So Robles gives us this incredibly clean, three-step methodology to literally take back your day. Step 1, identify your core activities. Step 2, assign fixed blocks. And Step 3, schedule buffer blocks. I know, it sounds super simple on the surface. But let me tell you, the sheer power is in exactly how you execute these three phases. Let's break down exactly what that looks like.
Starting with Step 1, Robles lays out the core activities every single agent absolutely must prioritize to stay in business. We're talking lead generation, client appointments, transaction management, marketing, and admin. Listen, if an activity doesn't fit neatly into one of those buckets, you really need to take a hard look and ask yourself why you're even doing it. Nailing down these categories gives you the raw materials you need to build a bulletproof schedule.
And this next part perfectly illustrates Step 2. Robles maps out the exact times and tasks you should be following. Check this out. From 9 to 11 a.m., you are locked into lead follow-up and prospecting. Then, from 1 to 3 p.m., it's all about listing prep and marketing. And wrapping up the day, 3 to 5 p.m., is strictly for buyer showings and negotiations. And Robles makes one thing very, very clear about these fixed blocks. Absolutely no exceptions. You do not bump your prospecting time for a casual coffee chat. You protect these windows fiercely because they are literally the engine of your business.
But, Robles is also realistic. The real estate world is unpredictable. Things go sideways, which is why Step 3 is an absolute lifesaver. Scheduling buffer blocks for unexpected issues or travel. A lockbox is jammed, a negotiation drags on, or you just get stuck in brutal afternoon traffic. If your schedule is packed back-to-back with zero breathing room, one tiny delay and the whole system collapses like a house of cards. These buffer blocks are the secret ingredient that gives you the necessary flexibility to keep your core schedule totally intact.
So how do we actually pull this off in the real world? Well, Robles gives us the tech and the tactics to make it happen. First off, get yourself a reliable digital tool. Google Calendar, Outlook, whatever works best for you. Second, you've got to color code those blocks. You want to be able to glance at your day and instantly know what's up. Maybe prospecting is green for money, admin is blue, you get the idea. And finally, the golden mental rule. Treat these blocks as totally non-negotiable appointments. If a client wants to meet at 9:30 a.m., you look at your green prospecting block and honestly tell them, I'm sorry, I actually have an appointment at that time. Because you do. It's an appointment with your future success.
All right, bringing us home to Section 3, proactive power and peace, the ultimate payoff.
So the real magic here is this massive paradigm shift. Think about the old reactive way. You're distracted, scattered, literally letting the market boss you around all day. And where does that lead? Straight to burnout.
But when you switch to proactive time blocking, it's a total game changer. Critical tasks actually get done. Your focus is laser sharp, your productivity skyrockets, and honestly, your peace of mind goes right up there with it.
It all comes down to one simple choice. Will you control your 2026 calendar, or will your calendar control you? Because real-time blocking isn't just some cute scheduling hack. It's a hard professional boundary. It's what separates the totally overwhelmed amateurs from the absolute high-performing pros. So take this system, fiercely protect your time blocks, and just watch how radically your business and your life transforms. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Now go block off some calendar time and let's get to work.